And now Bo Naylor. That one catches the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit, George Brett. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Hammered on a line, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
First baseman,
and
9,
next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. And takes low for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Cut off, throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. And we go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, Jordan Westburg. There's the swing and a miss. Reagans, a 6'4" lefty, 190 pounds.
Nope, that's
a former
outside.
first-round pick back in 2016. And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
And a good eye
that's
there.
Down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Jackson Holiday batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just
that's
missed.
The ball, that's down.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Witt over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. That one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Inside. 1-0. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Alex Gordon. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
0-1.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. On a line out towards center. Could be extra bases.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Westberg. Out. Number 2.
Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Brian Baker.
Brian Baker.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. And that is out of play. Gordon, the runner at third. Blanco on at second with 2 down. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Now here is George Brett, and he can't come up with it, but they get the out at first, and welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching, Carlos Estevez.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-2.
That's strike 2. Got him swinging, and 1 away. Gary Sanchez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Cedric Mullins at the plate now. That's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swung on, belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Laureano hauls it in, and there's one away. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ball one there.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And now Bobby Witt Jr. grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Pasquantino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one missing low. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Got him. And there's 2 away. Here's Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Laureano pulls that one down. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Now pitching, Lucas Airson.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one at triple digits. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And that misses. And we're underway. Yeah, that's fouled off. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, George Brett. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Fought off foul. The other way. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. First and second, 1 out. And now, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one fouled off. Hard liner. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Throw cut off to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Now
and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 79, Ian Jimbo.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that's a little bit high.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. In comes the run from third. It's 2-zip, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And in at second with an RBI double.
Right fielder,
so runner at second, Mark 2 down.
Canham.
Here's Mark Canham. Line to left. This one could be trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line. Nice job to not.
Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. 2 outs, runner at first. And the batter now,
India.
Jonathan India. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Gordon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And that's outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Number 44,
so digging in, Dyrone Blanco. And there's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through that.
1-2.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. That clips the zone. Strike one.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And there's one down. Austin Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Ellie De La Cruz. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ellie falls victim to the K.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Alexis Diaz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Liner stays at first. Next to hit, Michael Garcia.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Up and in, and it's 1-0. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Liner caught it second. 2 down, bases empty. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Time asks for it at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. The 0-2.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2
balls,
outs,
2
strikes.
Base is empty. Fastball is outside. On the ground, right side. Hampson on to first. Bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
Now pitching, Carlos Estevez.
That's in there, and that's strike one. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now TJ Friedel. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1. No, that's outside. Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Slider
That's
misses outside.
Outside.
Next offering in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
On the ground. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Graham Ashcraft.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Friedel on the move. And there's one away. So a man aboard, Alex Gordon now at the plate. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And it's safe.
Too late.
It's a stolen base. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Time.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. That one pushed foul. Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. On the run, sends it over to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The left fielder, number 44, Tyrone
Sam Moe takes over on the mound.
Now, he's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across, coming home. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's an 8-run lead.
The catcher,
Man at second with 1 away.
Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Bo for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 9-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Base hit. Cut off. Throw to second. But he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage. And he squared it up nicely.
1 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Garcia. That one lifted to left. Hayes makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Lucas Erceg.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Reese Hines in the box now. No balls and a strike. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
1 and 2.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. On the ground, and this should do it. And that chance handled, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nailed.
Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, Tomoyuki Sagano. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now the third baseman, George Brett. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Oh, he botches it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
O'Neill makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second.
That's a ball.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Coming around third is Brett. He'll score easily. Not in time. It's a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch.
Yennier Cano into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bobby Witt Jr. in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mullins grabs it on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Mark Canha stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, headed for the plate. He'll score. Throw cut off to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the first, leading off, Jordan Westburg. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle. Slings to first, and a quick out, number one. Jackson Holiday, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tyler O'Neill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2. No, that's outside.
Recognize
Ball.
that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 1-0. Line drive and foul ball. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Jonathan India at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Dairon Blanco. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch?
1 ball,
make a
2
quick
strikes.
adjustment.
1 out and a runner at second. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. And downstairs.
We got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and
here's the catcher,
Number
Bo
65.
Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Soto.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Gliding around third is India. 1 run is in. O'Neill whips it back in. Runner holds it third, so just 1 across on the play. And now it's going to be George Brett. Just off the inside edge.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. 1 out, base is empty. Now, Michael Garcia. Flied to right his first time. Lifted in the air, out to left. Laureano. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios, pelota. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack 1 on the board. It's 8-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Outside low, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Laureano going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know.
Would they
Now
pay you?
pitching.
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road.
Estevez.
So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Pasquantino takes it himself and quickly one away in the second. Adley Rutschman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
That one ripped. That's bad. And that one is going to go. And they've got their first run. It's 8-1. Gary Sanchez stands in now and watches strike one. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Swings and misses. And there are 2 down. Cedric Mullins stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these guys doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. So now here's the DH, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch swinging.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batter, take your
base. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Jonathan India, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. The walk and a run scored his first time. Ripped to third. They take the force out. And back here in Baltimore as we go to the. Just missed.
That's low.
It's
that's
a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
2-2.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2-1.
That's way outside. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
2 balls,
He's
2
dealing
strikes.
with a great 2-strike hitter right here.
Count.
The strikeout is not automatic.
Struck him out swinging. And the Orioles down to their final out. Westberg in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. The Orioles down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. And this one. ready to go. Now a chance for Bo Naylor. Towards first. And it gets by him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Yeah, the batter now, George Brett, and there's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. The flip, one at second, back to first, and that is a double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Not ball even one, close no there. And that is ball one. And that one fouled off. Naylor on third with 2 out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Now
Hunter Stratton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 63.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and that is the back here in Pittsburgh, and here is Liover Peguero. And a foul ball. Bubic, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Late on that fastball.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Joey Bart in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Brian Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss down on.
Pitching for the Pirates.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. David Bednar. Check swing, no appeal.
1-0.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 2-0. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. McCutchen going back. Bang! Marcana takes him deep. It's 3-1. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Gordon.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jonathan India at the plate and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Dyrone Blanco.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 64.
There's a swing and a drive.
Ferguson.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Singled and scored his first time. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 3-run dinger. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Now it's going to be George Brett. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Foul ball. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. McCutchen makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Michael Garcia.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tosses to first, and they get the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one in the air center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now pitching.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Hit in the air, left field, Blanco. And there's one down. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air, Blanco. 2 down. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball out towards left center. He's got it, and that is out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kyle Nicholas.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. And now here is Alex Gordon. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. McCutchen has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. That one fouled off. The pitch. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. So a man at first. Dairon Blanco now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
India, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. Got him. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk.
Now pitching. Lucas.
And that one fouled off.
Air save.
The pitch to McCutcheon. Strike two. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Jack Sawinski batting with one down, takes a strike. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right field. Canna makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game. And this one. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty. All right, ready to get underway. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. And that's
a
off
ball.
The inside edge. And this one is off and running. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to
makes the grab, and that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Michael Wacha. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Reese Hines in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike in there.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Line to left, and that's just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one just misses, and it's 3-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Martinez back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. 1 out in the second. So up next, Max Clark. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Throw over to Stevens. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Now pitching, Grant Herder.
Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
No, that missed. That's the
miss
ball.
In the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. TJ Friedel, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Trevino. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the...
Now pitching.
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and here comes
Number
the closer,
15.
Emilio Pagan.
Emilio Pagan.
Kerry Carpenter swings through it for strike one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that one ripped into right. Down the line, and it's foul. Time call foul. That one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Base hit into right center.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Digging in, Andy Ibanez. Ground ball up the middle. Stops it on a slide. There's 1 and 2. What a play. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal.
No, that's down.
Just missed. To the right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Garrett Hampson. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's 1. Now over to Clark. Double play. Next for Cincinnati, Reese Hines. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Tony Santiago. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Fought off foul. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second.
2-2.
On the ground to third. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Breaking ball misses down and away. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls,
time
2 strikes.
called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Adios, pelota. That should get the dugout going. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. One down. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball, 1 strike.
In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses.
Outside.
Now
That's
1-2. That's a little bit low.
Down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tony Clark. Grounded out his first time up. And that one hammered. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back here in Cincinnati. Bottom of the 4th. Now here is.
Now pitching.
Just
that
off
missed.
the
That's
inside
the
edge.
Keenly.
And that's
1-0.
downstairs. And it's 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2-2.
Tying run at the plate. Struck him out looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Hayes can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
That one misses.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
A little bit low. 2-2.
2-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now. And here is T.J. Friedel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
With the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bay Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Martinez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gleyber Torres at the plate now. That's ball one. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Kicks and deals. Left field, way back there. That one opts against the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. Time called.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Max Clark, the next to hit, takes outside. Well struck right field. Boom goes the dynamite. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Now pitching.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Number 79. Ian Gibbo.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Michael Wacha.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
At the plate, Reese Hines. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3.
Pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andy Ibanez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to third. Over to first. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Kevin McGonigal. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Foul ball there. And there's a ball.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green makes the catch. 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. In the air, left field, down the line. And a lunging grab. Here's Jose Trevino. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Alexis Diaz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
1 ball,
got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Torres at the plate and takes high there. And that one is lifted in the air. Hines on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Riley Green. Fly to left his first time.
Green.
Ball 1, no strikes. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Tony Clark will hit next. RBI single his last time up. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And it's fouled away. That one not
1 ball,
close.
2 strikes.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Will Benson. Waka back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one down the line. He steps on the bag, Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
That play won't be trending on social media later.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game. The shutout. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here is Gleyber Torres. Tap foul at the plate. Out to short, Connor Falefa. Sends it across to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Here's Riley Green. That one missing inside. There's the strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
One ball.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes.
The swing. Bottom of the first. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. And that is out of play. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Liover Peguero, right through there for a strike. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to...
Slider got him for strike 3. Here's O'Neal Cruz. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-0. Brian Reynolds here. That one's in there. That's strike 1. This to third. On to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one just misses. Hit in the air out to center field. Clark. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Max Clark getting ready to hit. Into center. Cruz running hard to get it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nick Castellanos swings through it for strike 1. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Hits the fence. Clark rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home.
Now on the bump, Ryan Barucki.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Kerry Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Next pitch misses way outside.
The count.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Castellanos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Inside. Full count 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it's off the wall. Around third. The tag, and he's safe. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 4-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Popped up. Hayes.
Ferguson.
2 away now. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The left fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one to first. He gets there with the slide to first. And that's a nice play. Back here in Pittsburgh. And the batter now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Got him swinging. Here's Joey Bart now. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. A changeup missing, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Jack Sawinski stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for him.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Hunter Stratton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Reynolds ranging back. Bang! He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 5-2. So up next, Max Clark. Fly to center his first time. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Pitch misses, 1-0. Stratton, a righty that throws with power. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Connor Falefa. Zips it to first, and Castellanos is out. And now Kerry Carpenter. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses. 1-2 the count. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's McCutchen.
Now pitching, Tommy Kahnle.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Connor Falefa batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In the air, left field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Last chance now for the Pirates. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your final. Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Bay Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. And here is Bo Naylor. That missed by a lot. And we are underway. This one smoked out to left. And it's caught for the out. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Down the line, it's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Riley Green. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sawinski sizing this one up, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa going away.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. And a foul ball. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
And he chases that one. 2 gone. O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And O'Neal is struck out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Borucki.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 43.
Far off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the air to left down the line. Sawinski sizes this one up, brings it in, 1 away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch swinging.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Second inning here, no score. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit
he
him.
had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Castellanos, the base runner at first with 1 out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Line drive, base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
For the Pirates,
next to hit, Andy Ibanez.
number 51.
Now he steps out as time is granted.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores on the play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Golden opportunity right here. Making a move at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Matt Vierling.
Number 8. Matt.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Second and third here. One away. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Second and third, one away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sawinski makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As 2 runs score in the play. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. On the ground. Hayes. Tosses to first. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. In the air, out towards right center. Castellanos hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Key Brian Hayes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Outside.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Clark has this one sized up, and that will end the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Up and in, and a count 1-2. This one in the air. Connor Falefa. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Ferguson goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. That's a hit. Now here is Max Clark. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Reynolds gets under it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Nick Castellanos. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jack.
Now pitching, Grant Herder.
Edging the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Got him swinging. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Connor Falefa stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. One strike away.
2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout.